Hey everybody, this is Chris here with Playing Guitar, and today we're here to talk about adjusting your truss rod. So let's see the intro. So a friend of mine gave me this guitar so I could do a little work for him on it. It needs some new strings, some adjustments. He wasn't really sure what it needed. Come to find out it needs a good truss rod adjustment, so I figured it was time for a video. There's three options here with the neck that might cause a need for a truss rod adjustment. First option, the neck is perfect. It's nice and straight. You don't need to do any adjustment on it at all. That's obviously the best of all worlds. The most common adjustment needed is if you have a forward bend on the truss rod. That means the neck is coming forward. It's the natural tendency for the guitar to bend because of the tension of the strings. It's going to want to pull the neck forward. It's going to be like a bowl in that direction. You need to adjust the truss rod so it pushes the neck back and makes it more straight. There's no buzzing, or there's not a huge space in the middle from the fretboard to the strings compared to the two ends. The other type of adjustment is if the neck has a back bow. Some different methods of testing if you have a forward bow or back bow. But one method I've seen is to just take a straight edge, place it down the neck, and I can see about a 1/16 of an inch gap from about the 5th to the 7th fret. It should be about half that. So it's not terrible, but it needs a little adjustment. It'll make it easier to play. I'm going to take all the strings off in this guitar to adjust the truss rod because I have a hard time getting into it. I'll probably have to take the pick guard off as well in order to get my Allen wrench in there. This one has an Allen wrench as an adjustment. There are many different types. There's spokes, or they have Phillips type screwdriver ends. So what I'm going to do with this one is take off the strings, the pick guard, adjust it about a quarter of a turn, about 90 degrees maybe, and see how that does. I'll test it with my straight edge, and then I'll restring it back up. Okay, so here's the trusty Yamaha with the strings removed. I've tested it again. It's really not that bad. I might just do about 1/8 of a turn instead. It doesn't really need a whole lot. But I still can't really get to the truss rod without taking the pick guard off. So here goes. So I've got the pick guard off here. I was able to pull it back out of the way so I can get to the truss rod. Got the right Allen wrench for it, and we're ready to go. I'm going to give it about 1/8 of a turn. I'm going to test it, and then I'm going to go from there. Now turning it clockwise will make it pull back and get rid of the forward bow. That looks like that's done it. Now to put it all back together. Now to put on the best strings in the world, Ernie Ball's Super Slinkies. So I've got her all strung up, tuned up, and ready to go. She's playing pretty good. Let's give her a try. So please remember to share, comment, like, and make sure to subscribe. And hit that bell icon so you know when I release new videos. This is Chris from Guitar Player. This is Chris from Playing Guitar. Rock on.